beautiful, loving planet called Earth, I'm going to do a few things today that I need to get done. And those few things are to finish watching the most recent, last week's episodes of The Voice on Peacock, watch tonight's episode of The Voice, which is the last round of the battles, and then tomorrow we've got the knockout round starting. Finish reading the final 2 chapters and the 2 epilogues of Crime and Punishment, and get as close to, or if not, finish with the Jane Plan's YouTube channel where she plays video games. The current one I was on last night was The Quarry. She was finishing up that one. That was about a year ago. And then move on to the next channel. Now, I know that sounds like a lot of things to do, but it could be done pretty easily. And get a little bit further in Hogwarts Legacy for the Slytherin house. I don't like playing as Slytherin, but that's the house that I'm going to be playing as. And what other stuff? There's a few other things I would like to get done. Maybe even start where the crawdads sing after I finish with Crime and Punishment. So I like to, like I said, I like to finish one book, potentially start a second book, finish watching 2 episodes on Peacock of The Voice, and then watch tonight's episode of The Voice. Finish as much of Jane Plan's videos as possible, and see where the day takes me, and do a couple loads of laundry. And I did one load of laundry yesterday, and just basically get things done that I want to get done. Because I've been putting off finishing Crime and Punishment. But we're so close to the end. We're very close to the end. And I will be doing a book review or a book synopsis of that book when I do finish it. With the final 4-ish chapters, if you want to call it that. Because the epilogues, I don't know if you consider those chapters because they're just epilogues. But it's a very good book. I had never read that book before, and for the first 38 chapters, it's amazing. I'm going to go into more detail when we do the book review, whether that's tomorrow, whether that's Wednesday, whether that's Thursday, or even Friday. We'll do a book review at some point this week after I finish that book. But that's the plan for today. For me personally, I don't know what everyone else's plan but that's what I want to do. I want to complete it. I want to get it done and be amazing at everything that I do today. Whether it's completing a book, whether it's completing a YouTube channel, whether it's completing the Voice, all of that stuff plays a factor. But by the time this vlog goes up, I'll probably have finished both those episodes on The Voice, the last 2 battle rounds. And I'll probably have, maybe have finished the book by then, maybe not. I don't know 100% certain on that. We'll get through a few more of those YouTube videos and a little bit farther in Hogwarts Legacy. So that's the game plan for today. That's what I'm hoping will happen. That not necessarily mean that it will happen. And that does it for today's vlog. I know these vlogs recently have only been like 6.5 minutes to 3 minutes 10 seconds to about 6.5 minutes, or even almost 7 minutes. But yeah, so that's the plan. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog. There's a love story for every single person out there in this world. She's out there somewhere not waiting, but she's out there in the world and exists somewhere in that celebrity world. Whether it's music, acting, YouTube, modeling, wrestling, whatever you want to call it. Anything but a stripper, porn star, was it a bodybuilder, and there's a couple other ones I won't even go anywhere near. But those are the 3 that I can think of at this moment. And bye-bye.